Okay, but why does everyone book cruises for the exact same 3 months every year and then complain about the crowds and the prices? There's a whole window most people skip completely, and it might actually be the smartest time to sail. It's called shoulder season, that gap between peak and off peak. And once you know about it, you're going to feel like you were doing cruising wrong this whole time. Here's the thing, cruise ships are already built to dodge bad weather. We've got navigation tech, tracking gear, and officers who've sailed these exact routes before. They're not just hoping for good weather, they're actively steering around the bad stuff. So that fear of, what if I get unlucky with weather when I'm way overblown? Now, here's where it gets good. When a ship relocates for a new season, like heading to Alaska for summer or down to the Mexican Riviera for winter, those very first sailings in that new market, shoulder season. Ships are also doing repositioning cruises, which is basically the ship moving from one region to another, like Caribbean in winter to Mediterranean in summer. Those repositioning sailings come with incredible fares and extra sea days because cruise lines do not want to sail an empty ship. And can we talk about the kid factor? Summer means school's out, which means family cruise lines are packed and prices spike. But sail when kids are back in school, and suddenly you've got a completely different vibe on board. Let's get specific because shoulder season means different windows depending on where you're sailing. Mediterranean, April, May, September, and October. Skip June through August, that's peak heat and peak crowds. Alaska, May and September, with the full season running late April to early October. Caribbean, mid April through late May, and again, early September through mid December, minus the big holiday weeks. Ports are calmer too. You know how everyone jokes that all of France goes on vacation in August? That's basically true. So if you're sailing the Med after everyone's back to work, your port days are so much more peaceful. And the number nobody talks about, airfare. You can score an amazing deal on the cruise itself, but if flights to Europe are priced for peak season, you just lost all your savings. Shoulder season flights tend to be way more affordable. Less crowded ports, better fares, smarter flights, and a more relaxed pace on board. That's shoulder season. If you want help finding the perfect shoulder season cruise, hit the link in my bio.